morning. And welcome to my daily blog where this beast is going to get used today. So the Horsch Maestro 8 CV on the back of the CLAAS Arion 660. So we're going to find out a little bit about the tech that's on this tractor today, because we've got Mark coming to show us around some of the GPS and section control and stuff like that. And we'll have a look at the drill in a bit finer detail than yesterday, because we were just trying to get things ticking away yesterday, getting some ground covered and understanding the machine a little bit. There'll still be plenty of understanding the machine today, but yeah, hopefully we can go into a bit more depth with it. Right, we need to feed some cows first, so it's got a little bit more ploughing to do. Noah's on mixing, and I believe he's got my straw blower around this corner. I ought to say Ash is power harrowing. He came in early because we were catching him up with the drill yesterday, so he'll be getting some acres knocked off this morning. I've just been doing some strawing, but the drill's in the way of these ingredients, so we better just shift it. Here we go. So we'll get this pulled somewhere where it's not going to be in the way. I think here will do. We'll knock it off. There we go. Yeah, I'm on here getting round with the straw blower. Oh, it looks a beauty, does that? It's absolute beauty. My dad's just feeding everywhere as well. So these guys have already been strawed up. I might give them a little bit more, but you got to remember, everything that we do is for these. Come first in the morning, strawing, feeding them round, and we're planting this maize. That's for these guys. Everything is about keeping these cattle happy, healthy, and giving them the right feed. And then that's how they productive for us. That's how they put weight on. If they're happy, if they're getting the right quality of feed, and that's just another tool. This maize drill is another tool to get to that point. So yeah, take a look around it. Right, I'm back on the drill now. What we're going to do is reverse it up to where the seed is, so we're not carrying it so far. Unfold it, and then we can get it filled up. So, having never used one of these before, let's see how easy it's going to be to find the drill. Isobos. That is right. So that's how easy it is to find this on the CLAAS. So then I want unfolding. Put in the why is it not unfolded? Oh, that's why, because I've not pressed that. Ah! There we go! Easy! Easy, easy, easy. Then we get it all the way folded out, press that one. Then it'll go down. So I'm just going to back, well, we'll just back it down. Process successfully closed. Okay, brilliant. See what I'm liking about this cab? Let's get this out of the way. You'll see it. So, there is an airline to be able to blow the interior of your cab out. So this, we can just blow it out every morning. Everything's kept nice and clean. Now, I'm going to open all these boxes up. Yeah, that as if by magic. Right, I've gone and got my mask, and we will put this treated maize seed in here. The treatment that they put on it's a bit nasty, so I've got this on just to not breathe any of the crap in. Right, we've got them all filled up now. We can just go along, make sure that they're all shut, and get the fur in. So that's all the faith that we've got. That's what the seed's called, in the drill. Zoe's here in the CLAAS van boost. Right, we're off. Noah's got the 3 metre on. Zoe's down there. And she'll follow us down to the field. And we are off. Loves it, this CLAAS. I do like it, it's a pretty cool tractor. The steering wheel comes back back into the middle. Oh, wow. So we got to the field. I did give the drill a little bit of a blast off, as you might be able to see. We're ready for action. Got to the field. Zoe, how long has your commute been this morning?
2.5 hours-ish.
How long was it last night?
I think I did it under 2.5, but obviously it was less traffic and yeah.
That is extreme. That is really extreme. So we're just going to make sure that it's lined up correctly from last night. Nothing like double checking. It don't look bad to me from seats, sorry.
Maybe just want to be up to the right a little bit, if anything, but
Yeah. So we're going to follow Ash's AB line here. I'm going to put in A already, and we need to put in B. I'm going to try and put it in as far as I can up that way, then it'll keep us on the right path. I guess though, we could get it from Ash's John Deere if we wanted to.
yeah, so using the CLAAS Connect, we can now talk to both of them, so you can then send it to our screens.
Easy peasy. Wow. And Mark's going to talk to us about that a little bit later. In fact, I am guessing that is not a walker down there in a shirt. That's Mark here now, so he's going to teach us a little bit about this system. You're going to be holding a tablet.
Yes.
I think if he's a tech guy, he's going to have a tablet. Hi, how are we doing?
Okay, thanks, how are you?
Good. We were just debating, me and Zoe, in the cab, whether you'd have a tablet.
Yeah.
You've gone next level. You've got
Tablet and laptop. Yeah,
I like
put
it.
it with me. Don't go far about these.
So what are you going to tell us about today?
So I'm here to talk about CLAAS Connect and CLAAS 1200. So CLAAS 1200 being the GPS steering system in the tractor, and CLAAS Connect being the telematics platform that's just released last October.
Is that where you can see the tractor then and where it is?
Yeah. So there's two sides. There's the machine management and the farm management. So we can see where the tractor is and do all the analysis on the machine. But also we have a farm management software now, so we can create boundaries, AB lines, send and receive tasks to the machine. We can even do variable rate mapping and things like that. So yeah, I'm here to show you all of that sort of stuff today.
Brilliant. Right, let's hop in.
Yeah.
We've got a drone following us now. I wonder who that could be. So Matt was just saying here, as we come in, you can see that we're going to be on a chamfered headland. We'll be able to see. Is it on here, Mark? Is that
yeah. So these grey boxes will light up green as the sections come on.
Ah, so get ready. When we go forward, I'll show you them. We'll drop it in. One on. 2 on. Now we've got 3. I think we'll get to 4. Do you think 4 or 5, Mark? What do you reckon?
I'd say 5.
5, okay.
Yeah, we've got 5. 6.
Oh, we're both wrong. So Mark's got his mobile office here.
CLAAS Connect on all 3 devices.
All 3. So if you're in the office, you can see CLAAS Connect. If you're in the fields, you can have it on your phone.
Yep. I mean, to be fair, what you can do with them is pretty similar between the 3. Slightly more on the desktop, but a lot more on the app than we have been able to do previously. So we have 2 apps as well. So we've got not just CLAAS Connect, but also the farm management. So all of your activities, all of your tasks, all of your boundaries, they're all displayed on the app as well. So yeah, quite a lot we can do on the go.
And so if it's my dad and he's in the office now and he's like, wonder how much our Joe's got done in that field.
Yep.
Can he find that out?
Certainly can. So we can go onto here, find the tractor, and we can see straight away on the map where you've got to, what you've done so far. So these are your tracks. We can even then go in and see the fuel consumption. So this shows you fuel consumption as we've been going up and down this field. So each individual point.
Oh, like how much it's been used?
Yeah, so right now that's 21.6 litres an hour, this exact point.
Ah, and like, so how up to date is it? Does he know we've stopped now?
Yeah, so the refresh rate is at worst 15 minutes, but it's usually better than that.
Bit better than that, yeah.
Yes. I mean, in fact, when I was coming here, I was following you.
Right, you knew where we were.
On the CLAAS Connect, so yeah, it was updating fairly frequently. I was able to find you anyway. So.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, so
oh, that's really good.
It's pretty quick.
It's pretty good in that, like, if he knows that I've got 5 hectares worth of seed or something,
yeah,
and they don't want to mess about with him, they can just look and be like, well, yeah, I need to set off now. Or...
Yeah, so you can see your progress through the field and make some decisions on that. So it's useful for that, as well in harvest. If you've got your combine and your corn carts, it can be used for logistics there as well. So yeah, as a logistic tool, it's very useful.
Yeah, and I thought the cool thing was as well, you can draw on for a variable rate, you were saying. So we're putting on a flat rate here, but what we could do if we got like patches of the field that we thought, well, that needs a bit more fert in there, and
yeah,
you can do that from the office.
Yeah, so for these fields we're doing here, we've basically applied a flat rate 125 kilos per hectare across the field. But if, for example, you know there's a corner of your field that always performs really badly and you just don't want to apply anything there, we could go on to CLAAS Connect and actually edit the map manually and just put a 0 rate on one corner of the field, or put more on different parts of the field. I can show you that later. But yeah, we can adjust the variable map to suit whatever you want to do, really.
That's pretty good. Yeah, I like that. I think variable rate is like, it's going to be the future, and as long as it can make it easy, and that seems like an easy way of just doing it.
Yes.
So yeah, we'll have a look at that in a bit. Yep. Got these fields finished now. We're going to go into the scrapyard next, but Mark's just pulled up one of these. So this is variable rate, is it?
Yeah. So we're talking about the variable rate map earlier and how you can make one corner where we don't apply anything. So here's an example of that. So we've got a variable rate map here, and if we just put in a 0 rate and then choose whichever sort of size square we want, we can then just literally draw on the map.
Oh, it's just like colouring in on paint.
Yeah, literally like that. So like, we can just say this whole corner here we're going to put a 0 rate on because we know it never performs very well. So it's as easy as that to edit them, and equally.
I think my dad could do that.
Yeah, definitely. Equally, we could do things like put a fixed rate around the headland. So if we went for sort of a 20 metre strip and we wanted to go really high at 200 kilos per hectare, we can apply that thick band around the edge. So it's very easy to manipulate the maps to suit your knowledge of the field, really.
Yeah. No, that's good, though. Now what I want to do is not use the markers in this field.
Yep. So we're going to draw off the boundary.
All set up on here. We're creating a boundary. I'm going to drive down there all the way around the field, and then next time it will drive it itself. Got into the corner here where I'm backing up. We've paused creating the boundary, otherwise we'd have some funny squiggles. And we get back rocking in a second. It's pretty cool. I've just come up here and I thought, oh, bum my neck, I've not pressed like end boundary, but it does it automatically for you, which is
so
it's
it
quite
completes
good.
it automatically, and we can actually see the boundary here. If we just go to the bird's eye view, see the boundary that you just created.
That's cool. So that is us. We've got the outside of the field mapped out. When I press that button, it will now start driving us around the edge of the field, so we won't have to put his marker down, and we won't have to steer for, well, like 95% of the field probably in here.
That's right,
That's nice, I like that. And you can probably see it's driving us perfectly along the side of that line. Before I get all the smart comments, no, it doesn't turn me around in the tight corners. I am having to back round and make it look pretty. It would take us round, but I'd rather just do it right. Get it back in there. This motor has been keeping my man food cold. Mum's just dropped it off. Train. I'm ready for it. I'm ready for it. So we've got it on a nice straight line now. Going up and down. It's bliss. This is where it gets easy now. I like it now, Mark. This is the easy bit of the day. Tech overload here, but now we've got it so that I don't have to use the spool valve. I can just press a button and it puts it down and puts it into float.
Yeah, so CLAAS sequence management, CSM.
That's it, CLAAS sequence. Right, okay. We like the terminology. What I was doing before was lifting that up and then putting it down and then having to put it into float, which is not too bad a job really. But now all I have to do is press that once to lift it up, press that once to put it down. just making, and I'm not even steering either, so it's just super simple. Getting towards the end of this field, a lot of sections, and Mark's just making us a variable map on one of our next fields that we're going to be going to. This is cool. The last sliver down here, and then we've actually got all this done. So, me and Mark have been wondering how to say this, but basically what you can do, which is pretty cool, is get a satellite image of your green matter,
Yeah.
and then make that a variable rate. So in this circumstance right now, it doesn't fit because we're drilling maize, but if you were spreading fertiliser, then you could use that image to tell you where you need to put more on or less on. So what we're going to do is we're going to bring that up. Well, what are we going to do, Mark?
I'm going to press go here. So
Yep.
I'm going to send to machine from the laptop, and that's going to go online straight to the screen.
And so you don't need to be in this cab right now. You could
in
be
my truck. I could be in the office. I'm not connected at all. I'm just going to press send to machine.
Yep.
And then we're going to wait and see if that pops up there. There we go.
We didn't have to wait that long at all, did we?
So we can press that file now.
So press on that there.
Yeah, that's it. And that's now loading that task.
Right. And this is actually going to be in the next field that we're going into.
Yeah.
Okie dokie.
So we just head to the task now and press play.
On the gun pits, you'll see the most oddly shaped field.
Then we can go to the bird's eye view, and you can see the map.
Look at that. That's good, that. And that is a terrible shaped field, so that is not in the field there. So as we were going up and down there, it would just be changing the rate depending on what colour was on that screen.
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. This is what we'll actually be drilling though, one flat rate across the field, because that's how my dad wants it. But yeah, if we did have some patches where we thought it might just need a bit more fur, then we can go on the laptop and just colour some bits in, and away we go.
As we did earlier,
Yeah, cool. So, Mark's going to be getting on your way now.
Yep.
What are you up to next?
So just planning some training. We've got some customer training for CLAAS Connect coming up. So planning that and sending out some invites to customers for May. So yeah.
Yeah, so if you've got a CLAAS tractor and wanting to learn a bit more about it,
Yeah,
then
come
you
along
can,
to one of our sessions.
yeah, sending some emails out and stuff like that.
We'll do.
Brilliant. Thanks. Well, thanks, Mark.
All right,
Yeah,
no
we've
problem.
learned a little bit.
Cheers.
Sorry, it's overrun,
Well
didn't it? 'Cause I'm on the... Brilliant. We'll catch you later.
Cheers. Good to see you.
Right, so we're going to get to that field, the gun pits next. I think we'll let Zoe have a drive, and I'll get filming. Put the drone up. It could get tight down here. I think we might be alright. We've now shifted fields, and yeah, we'll get round the outside of this one. Right, we've done a track around the outside. Zoe's...
Can't reach the floor.
She's back in, but I'm obviously weighing a lot more. We're going to do this field. I'm going to eat my sandwiches, and then we're going to get the drone out, and I'll just show you what a bad shaped field it is. And maybe I'll show you some of the artillery bunkers that are in the centre of it, which are quite interesting and unique. Right, so I've just jumped out. I think we'll get the drone out and show you this field. So we sent it way up high, and you can see just how many corners are in this field. It's unreal. There's a track to that gun embankment place in the middle, which you'll see a little bit more of in a second. Kicking a bit of dust up. That moisture's fast leaving the soil. Still plenty underneath. It's going really well. Here I nearly put the drone into the drill, which wouldn't have been cool. I did get out of there pretty quick. So there's always just backing up into the corner there, and it drops in, and then away we go, getting up to 10k, speeding away. So here we are at the old gun embankments that were to stop the Germans coming, shoot the planes down over Sheffield. I don't think they ever got used though, to be fair, apart from kids now graffitiing them. They're quite a unique structure though, and I think they're under English heritage now. So Zoe just blasting past there. I think that is sped up a little bit. She was going a bit steadier than that. And once they've gone 4 times round in here, there's not a great deal of field left. A few runs, long runs at one side of the field, and then a lot of short runs. So we're just going to get back to me now. And that's ended our drone footage. He's come, stock everybody up. He's got like the most unhealthy diet ever. He just had a pepper army. Chris and Harry have just found a random black pipe in the field. I think somebody else might have found this before us, Harry. I think my dad caught it with a plough speaking to Ash, and then Noah decided he was going to pull it out, and it just kept on coming out. So we'll have to get an axe or something, or some grinder, and cut it off. Kicking up some dust now. Harry's stressing now, making sure we've got enough seed. All the stress has been on you, mate, hasn't it, really?
Yeah, I was up at 5 a.m. worried.
5 a.m? I believe you as well. You were worried yesterday.
You can look at my watch, it'll tell you.
We're guessing Zoe has run out on one of the units. So we're going to get some seed in there. While we are filling this up with seed, Harry opened that earlier. You're going to tell us how this drill works.
Yeah, so vacuum for the seed. So it's pulling the seed to the discs. You can see the seed discs here.
Yep.
And you can see that there's 30 holes, so 30 seeds.
Ah, yeah.
At a 5mm dimension.
You can see some of the seeds stuck at the bottom.
Yeah, that's it, yeah. So obviously earlier on we were on a different variety, which was quite small, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So you can get different sizes varying all the way up from like oilseed rape, so like pinprick holes nearly, up to some and this stuff's quite large, isn't it?
Oh, so you change that, like,
That's right,
that
yeah.
disc for something different?
Yeah, obviously we've put some in now, so it's just a quick release and you pop the disc off.
Yeah.
So very easy to change, and then you change your singulator here as well to match.
So what's that doing then?
So that's not. So it'll go through a metal chicane in here.
Yeah.
So you get so there's no doubles or missing any, and then catching it here, dropping out into the tube.
So is that like knocking the seed off then?
Yeah, singulator I think is the word.
Is the word for it? Oh,
so
yeah,
you have a different one of those to match the disc. So you've got your right hole space in that size.
Yeah. So that means that because they're stuck on there, that they're going to be a certain distance apart when they're in the ground then?
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
That depends on the rate that we're putting on. We're putting on 107,000 seeds per hectare.
Yep.
So that's quite a lot, so the gap will probably be a little bit narrower because it's trying to put plenty on. But like this is for foraging, obviously for combining maize gets a little bit less and it's more spaced out.
Yeah, so
it
you've
just
got to be...
depends on what you soils and everything else on.
And what you want.
Choose on that, but yeah, you just type in what you want. It's not measured. It's not 1,000 grain weight. It's not like what we did with the fertilizer.
No.
Because it's counted on
Actual seeds,
yeah, so
like.
107,000 per the hectare counted out between these 8 rows.
And the one for the fur is like what's on most seed drills, then, I guess, isn't
right.
it?
Well,
Yeah.
it's a pressurised tank, to be fair, which is quite common on a lot of Horsch drills. But obviously, yeah, your drill like you've got's just got a canvas hopper or something, hasn't it? So,
Yeah.
Just with that, it means that there's no agitation in the tank. So because it's pressure, it's got pressure pushing down.
Oh, pushing it
so
down.
pushing that product down, so there's no bridging and then even feed to the roller. So it's not a little bit left up in the top corner, say.
Yeah.
Like that. It's constant feed all the time until that hopper is completely empty. Which is obviously a low-level sensor and then a completely out sensor. So always plenty of fail-safes there for you.
And there's another one as well, which you said yesterday about slug pellets, right?
Yeah, slug pellets or microgranular. Microgranular seemed to be a bit of a thing a few years ago, and then obviously slug pellets. You did say you had a few issues there, so that could work. But this year seems total opposite of last year. Very dry, so I'd like to see that this is up and away before the slugs.
Fingers crossed,
come out and find it.
Anyway, we're holding Zoe up here, aren't we? Sorry, you've got your thing there for cleaning the. So sometimes the dust gets in these, so Zoe's been cleaning them as we've been popping seed into these. Right, we're gonna get on.
On it.
Business. So back together. Oh, we ought to talk about how much pressure these put on, because you can see them floating as you're going along, can't you? So we pressure them now
on a parallel linkage and individually, and we've got we can manually set the pressure, which I think we're running in a manual at the minute,
Yep.
around 180 kilos, because it's reasonably easy going. In that tougher stuff yesterday, we're up to about 250, and it's 350 per row unit, so there's still a lot more.
Yeah, on
When
there.
you do set in on a corner, you can actually nearly see the wheels come off the floor momentarily. That all the pressure is here to make sure that that seed's put to the even depth.
So everything's at the same.
That's regulated by your depth wheels here, and all your depths shown on here, which we're all happy with those settings yesterday, which we had a good look through.
Yeah. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen. Harry's on it. Like, he's desperate to get this maize drilling done. He doesn't stop running. Anyway, I'm going to walk the shorter way down here, and then he's probably going to think, how the hell did Joe make it? He's still not made. Went the long way.
Oh, I didn't know where it was.
You getting there, Zoe? He's getting there. Right, we've done in here. Zoe's getting.
Just get bigger.
Clipping stuff off my videos. So we're filling up with seed and fur so I can go into the night now. Oof, yep, getting ready with that. Oh, bloopers, that was part of the bloopers. Thank you, Harry, again.
Not a problem.
Thank you, Class Eastern, thanks. Thanks, Ben, for the reversing beeper. Thanks to Horsch as well. Gareth couldn't be with us this time.
No, we'd already had a few plans before, and obviously we'd had a serious major
change of plans, didn't we? We had a change of plans because we were going to. You've got another Horsch drill, haven't you, that was mounted on the back, and hopefully we were going to use that. But then,
yeah, which is new to the Horsch portfolio, so we're obviously keen to get that out and about. But obviously, circumstances outside of our domain.
Control, maybe stop that. Well, yeah, thank you very much, and we'll see you soon. Anyway, I'm sure.
Yeah, not a problem.
He's always leaving us as well, and Noah's come back. It's all happening. What are you have to do now? Do you want some cows? The Waggles?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. On with any contracting soon? Or are you out on tractors tomorrow?
Out on tractors tomorrow. I've got a couple of demos booked in, installations, so yeah, keep us busy.
Nice. And Zoe was driving the one with the tracks on the other day, which I'm very jealous of, to be fair.
Yeah, 960 TT. Nice tractor to be fair.
Beast. Well, thank you very much for helping us out with this drilling, and we'll see you soon anyway, I'm sure.
Yeah, sure will.
Brilliant, thanks.
Thank you.
Right, I'm now off back down to the field, and this is going to be my evening now. Getting all this done, let me tell you that. Oh, Ash is back. He's on it in the deer. In mixer mentions today, we've got William Hull, who is 15 years old, so happy birthday to you, William. And also Jacob Barton is 10, so happy birthday to you, Jacob. Hopefully you've had a great time, both of you, today. I definitely have had a great time here on the drill, and a great time with Harry and Zoe. So massive thanks to them, massive thanks, as I've said, to Horsch UK as well, for providing the bill for the drill for the second year, which is fantastic. Great to work with them guys, and massive thanks. I keep on reiterating this, but I would not get these opportunities if you did not watch at home, and I don't forget that, because I like making these videos, and I'd keep making these videos if nobody were watching anyway, but I wouldn't get the opportunities like driving this all day today, and this is what I love. I love playing with tractors, machinery, getting the opportunities that are given to me through doing these videos, and the only reason, like I say, is because you guys watch and engage with the channel, so thank you so much for everyone who does that. I think I'm going to have to end the video now. I may well do a live from this field, because it's a big field and we can get going up and down, and then I can talk to people and answer a few questions, so that may have already happened, because this will probably be uploaded while that's happening. So yeah, check that out. And if you've liked it, press like and subscribe. And we'll see you tomorrow where I will be using this again. Yes. Right, thanks for watching. We'll see you later. Bye.